Hey guys, Jared James here, and welcome CRS members. It's great to get to reach out to you guys. I just got back in the office here, and as you can see, I'm getting ready to take off somewhere else. But I want to send a quick message to you guys. Sometimes we just send out little written things or email things or whatever, but I wanted you to actually hear from me personally. I am doing a webinar with CRS on September 20th at 2 Eastern, 1 o'clock Central, which is going to be called Bridging the Gap, combining yesterday's principles in today's mobile world. Because let's face it, things have changed. You know, we live in a world where last year was the first time in history that more buyers went on the internet, found their house, and brought it to their agent than their agent themselves found the house and brought it to them. And that is a cultural change. You know, we live in a world where the average 14-year-old last month sent out over 4,000 text messages and made 3 phone calls. 4,000 text messages and 3 phone calls. That's an absolute change. And there's all these things that are happening. You know, average age of a realtor just went up to 58. Average age of a first-time home buyer, 26 to 31, with almost 50% of the market being those people. And the problem with that is that 67% of that, almost half the market, said they prefer to work with someone closer to them in age, but not because of age, but because they want someone who knows how to communicate with them. So we're going to talk about this. How do you bridge that gap? How do you create a synergy between these two? And let's face it, if you're like me, you're probably getting tired of the overwhelming everyday new technology that comes out. Every time you learn something new, something else comes out, and you know, just constantly feeling like you can't keep up, and then finally just throwing your hands in the air and saying enough's enough, I give up. You know, what I want to do is I want to really show you, how do we bridge that gap? I grew up in this industry. I learned many of the things that really do work in this industry. And I want to talk about which one of those are good to hold on to, which ones are worth to hold on to, are worth it, and then which things do we need to adapt to? What things do we need to start to implement within our business, not just to make ourselves more efficient, but also just to stay on par with what the consumer's looking for. So this is going to be a very hands-on, very precise, step by step. Here's what you do. Very simple, something you can implement. I think it'll be good for people both who are kind of newer to these things, but we'll also touch on some things that are a little bit more advanced, but I'm going to try to walk you through it in a way that it makes sense. We'll have fun, you'll laugh, whatever, but in an industry like this, invest a half hour, an hour, however long this is going to take, into doing something for your business. I think you're going to find that it's worth it. And obviously, I wouldn't spend the time either. This is during my convention season, extremely busy. I'll probably see a lot of you at events and such. So I wouldn't be spending the time either unless this was going to be worth it. So get your friends in your office, whatever it is, get them on this call. If we're not connected yet, make sure we stay connected on Facebook or Twitter. I think it's facebook.com/Jared James Today or twitter.com/Jared James Today. That's JARED JAMES Today. I'm looking forward to staying connected with you guys, but I'm really looking forward to having you on that call. September 20th, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. That's 11 a.m. Pacific. I look forward to having you guys there. If you have questions beforehand, just hit me up on Facebook or tweet me or whatever, and I'll answer any questions, all right? Guys, have a great one. We'll talk to you soon.